Hey everybody, it's Audrey. Welcome back to another video. Right now it is still summer here in Ellensburg. I'm loving every second of it. Well, sort of. So anyway, what's been going on right now is, as I said in my previous video, me and my horse are staying here in Ellensburg for the summer. I'm currently still living at my college, and I've been taking a summer photography class. It's a little challenging if you're new to this kind of things, but this class has honestly been really fun. It's just about over. We're on to our last week of the quarter. Summer classes, the thing about them here at least is these classes are more accelerated and don't last as long as regular quarters do. Oh my gosh. Here, maybe if I turn this way. Okay, that's better. Sometimes the lighting isn't very good in here. But anyway, taking this class has been a little bit stressful just because things go faster than normally, but I could say I pretty much pulled through. Right here, this is the camera that I'm being rented right now. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Let's see if I can get this open one-handed. Oh, will you look at that? Alright, here's what's inside. I want to be careful that I don't drop this. Let me set this on my bed. So here's the camera that I'm borrowing right now. This class actually is about more older style photography. This isn't an electronic or a digital camera. This is actually a mechanical film camera that has to be manually loaded with a roll of film. This is what they come in. I learned that this film cannot be exposed to any kind of light, so I can't open the back of the camera to show you what's inside. But there's just a fresh roll inside. One roll of film equals at least 30 pictures, I'd say. Let me put this back in. Even though I can't show it while it's in the camera, this is what the film usually looks like after it's developed. It turns into negative strips, and then it has to and then we use these machines to get these onto photographs. I keep all my supplies in this binder right here. Let me see if I can find a good photograph. Well, it's not perfect, but here's one I took of my stuffed animals. They're pretty cute, aren't they? Right there. And then here's one of my most recent projects. I actually took some pictures of Spirit. Here's this one. And this one looks pretty cool. All these pictures are in black and white, too. Here's a picture of her snout, or her nose. And I also have a photograph of her eye, too, but this one didn't turn out as well, because as you can see, it's in a dark background, and then the entire side of her face is, black. And I think, that's where her hairline's supposed to start, but yeah, aside from the eye and the blaze or the mark on her face, this does kind of look like just a black background, but I tried. So what a typical day in my life looks here right now, it's not anything super exciting. There's something on the camera, there we go. But usually my day starts out with me having to wake up early because my class is at 9 a.m. every day except Friday. And then so yeah, I go to class, and then depending on if I'm working or not, I usually have free time after class, and I use that either to work on my photograph projects, or I go out and see Spirit, and then, like, of course, if I've been scheduled for work, I obviously have to do that. Need the money. And then on weekends is usually when oh god, lighting again. And then on weekends is usually when I go to work around here, but I just usually pick up whatever I can, or depending on if I'm available or not. And then after my class, which ends at like around 11, it's like a 2-hour class. It's when I usually like eat lunch, and either I make something in the kitchen, or if I'm getting low on groceries, then I just like go get some, not very healthy, but I usually go to like a drive-through or something until I have the time to go get groceries. I feel like shopping for groceries is like my least favorite thing to do here, because being in a grocery store is just super stressful. Alright everyone, I'm back again. It's about like 5:30 in the evening or late afternoon. I don't know which it's closer to right now, but this is usually the time of day where I like the most when I don't have class, or if I'm not working. Sometimes I usually work at this time, but most of the time I don't. It's unpredictable. Anyway, this is usually my favorite time of day because I could just like sit around and watch Disney Plus if I have nothing going on. And this is about the time when I usually make my dinner too. Tonight I'm cooking some multicolored pasta and some vegan meatballs. Usually if I run low on groceries, I usually just go through a drive-through, which lately I've been getting sick of doing. I need to start changing my meal plans more often and go for a more healthy lifestyle. Funny story, one time while I was cooking these meatballs, I accidentally did set off the fire alarm, or the smoke alarm, because this can get smoky sometimes depending on how high it's cooking at. Usually I like turn the fan on that way it just helps like fan out the smoke. Then usually after dinner I either like to watch Disney Plus, or I take a shower and then just like get ready for bed after. I usually don't fall asleep until like midnight. Hello again everyone. I just got out of the shower a little while ago. That's why my hair's a bit damp, but it's like night in Ellensburg right now. Usually it starts to get dark around like 9 p.m. or something. It stays like pretty late. Usually in the winter it starts to get dark around like a little after 4. Here's what it looks like right now outside my apartment. It's starting to get pretty dark. Before I go to bed, I always make sure to lock up. I'm having the time of my life up here, but it's still kind of like creepy at night when you're like living by yourself. Like, it's one of those situations where, let's say you're just like chilling on your bed or on your computer, and then all of a sudden you hear a noise, you go like, what was that? But yeah, that's just, yeah, at night I usually just feel kind of paranoid, but luckily nothing has happened so far. It's also like super hot up here in the summer. It's been in like the 80s and 90s lately, and usually at nighttime it can be like in the 80s or 70s. As of right now, I pretty much can't sleep without a fan because it's just so hot, and sometimes I find myself waking up in a puddle of sweat. It's like one of the worst feelings ever. Okay, everyone, so there's not really much to do here right now, so I think I'm probably gonna put this video to an end. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. See ya!